Okay, let's say you want some extra artifacts, but you don't want to do a whole ass artifact route because that's a lot of effort. That's way more effort than I can do and I would burn out. Or maybe you just want to update your artifact route that you already run with some new locations. I'm going to show you my favorite artifact spots that are the least effort, they're the laziest ones that I can find. So yeah, let's start. Okay, so the first location is Ochka natlan. We get to right at the statue. There are a ton here, and they are very low effort. So once you get to the teleport, they're literally right around the teleport. So here's 1, 2, 3. There's 4, just on the ground. And then if you walk outside, you can take that owl, but you don't have to. Just walk around to the left. There's another owl you can take if you need, or if you have Sitlali or Roron, just switch to them. Take this boost and go to the top. And here is another 2 that were shown in the thumbnail. So that's 6 investigates in one place at this very convenient statue. Now I'll come back here and cover these surrounding ones, but because it is low effort, you know, that's like a little walking. That might be too much. So I'm going to go to the second location right now before we come back to Natlan. And the second location is actually in... What is this place called? The Realm of Farakhkert, I think. So you just come to this Varakasha Oasis, and then you want to go to the underground one here. So it's like the second underground one from the top here. So we just go here. I'm not sure if this place is quest locked. You might need Search to get in. But if you're a veteran, then yeah, just come to this waypoint. Because I'm assuming you've gotten all the waypoints. So here we are, and all of these investigates you can just freely do. None of them are not artifacts. So if you're just updating your artifact route, you don't need to worry about that here. And each box is 2, I think. Yeah, so that's another 2. That's 4. And then 5, 6. Whoa, 6 artifacts from 3 investigates, and then I think there's another one down here. Just 1. Okay, so we got 7 artifacts in one teleport. That's pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna go back to Natlan because that's where I wanted to start. I think that's all the best places that are least effort, no combat, simply teleport and grab. But over here, back in Ochka natlan, we can also come back to the statue. Let's say you just finished the statue. You can also get another 3 for free. So you just walk out. This time you don't take a left, you just walk out, and then you drop down to the ground. And there should be 3 boxes here for you to investigate for another 3 easy artifacts. So there's this broken jar one here. For 1 green one, nice. There's this box with another jar. And then, how did he get damaged? And then there's one here, another box and jar. Oh, another 2 in fact, wow! Okay, next location is to the south of the MVP statue. Just go to this waypoint. Alright, at this waypoint, turn around and just jump off the edge. Whee! Don't let yourself freefall, you'll die. Alright, there's these 2 boxes here. There's 2 investigates. Easy stuff, and then go straight back up, I believe. Yeah, just go straight to the teleport. I don't think it'll load because it's so close. Yeah, go back to the teleport and run straight over this path. Don't worry, there are no enemies. It's completely safe. So here's 1. Two. And 3. Alright, and then let's go to the north of Ochka natlan here. For continuing our no combat streak. So once you get to this teleport, you can just run straight to this box. That's 1. Ooh, a green one, nice. green ones are worth 2 white ones, if you didn't know. And back over here, I think these are all safe, are they? Yep, that's another artifact. Ooh, nice. So there's like 4 in total, just in this small area. And then if you double back, there is another one you can grab to the east. Let me just go there quickly. I think it might be on the floor, unless it's this thing. You know, it must be on the floor. There we go. There are elites around, but you don't have to kill them. You just grab this, and it's safe, they don't aggro, and it's easy. And if you're in the area, you may as well come here. Just to the top waypoint. If you use Setlalia or Oberon, you can just scan it. Otherwise, you can possess this Iktomi saw. So basically, there's these floating purpley thingies, and you can just, whoop, scan them. And you'll get 2 artifacts. Nice! Okay, so I'm going to start mixing in some combat ones. If you don't like combat, you don't have to kill them, you can just run by. But if you don't want to deal with any enemies, then use the timestamps. They'll have detailed labels for each of the locations. So you should use the timestamps, guys. And anyways, my favorite spots have already been laid out. I'm just doing more for the sake of brevity. There's still some good spots. There's another 6 spot coming up. So yeah, stick with me if you're still looking for more spots. Maybe just to update your artifact route. But like, I don't do artifact routes myself because I think I'd burn out. Anyways, at this location, you would just jump straight down. Now, there are elites at this location, but you do not have to fight them. If you're updating your artifact route, there are investigate spots in the area, like this one. And I don't believe those are artifacts. I believe it's just these 3 boxes next to the enemies. So, like this one. 1, 2, and as we try and avoid getting hit, 3. And actually, I'm really not sure. I'm just scan this, but I don't think this is. That was nothing. Okay. So yeah, there's just the 3 boxes over there with the elites. Okay, next location. Let's just go for the 6th location, actually. So here is the Natlan Weekly. This is the Sitlali's world boss. Don't go there. Go to this waypoint to the left of it. Okay, when you get to the waypoint, face south, follow the path to the left. When the path forks, you turn right, and then just keep following this path. Don't ask why I'm not using Natlan things. Okay, over here there will be 1 enemy, but you don't have to fight it if you don't want to. But it's an elite, so it does have a chance of dropping an artifact. Let me just kill it first so I can do all the investigates in peace for the sake of the video. Just go, we just murder him. There we go. Alright, so in this location there is the 2 boxes at the start that we saw. So these 2. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you know, a fair amount of green ones actually. This is a pretty good spot. Okay, next spot, let's see, let's go to the statue here. The statue in, what is this place called? In Tezcatlipoca, at the range, at the Natlan range. Okay, it's at the range. Alright. So when you get to the statue, just face to the north and then walk off. Just walk off. And you'll want to glide to this very first opening. Now there is an investigate down there, but that is a weapon. So if you don't want to waste your 100 investigates for the day, then you just stop at this first ledge, grab this and run inside the cave. There'll be 2 more spots, I think. 1 for a green, and then another 1. Nice and easy. Okay, what else? I think I did this one for funsies. Let's visit this one at the Masters of the Nightwind. I would recommend Auroron or Sitlali for this. So when you get here, just jump right off the edge. Oh, actually, let me just make a note. If you do not have Sitlali or Roron, you might want to take this owl right now. But yeah, jump right off the edge. We're just going to be gliding down a bit. It's not actually in the city. It's up to the side, like underneath. So just drop down a bit. When you get to the underside is when you can chillax. And these things will pop into vision, apparently. And when you see them, you can just, whoop, scan them. That's 2 artifacts right there. Down here's another 2. And I believe there is another one somewhere. Let me float around a little. Oh, there it is. It's just further down a bit. Okay, then we just scan this, and you see the pop up to the left, another 2 artifacts. So that's another 6 spot. You just have to do some scanning. But you know, some people like that. Okay, next location. Let's go for this one. This is the waypoint to the east of the stadium. So let's go there. My pin says 2 boxes, so let's go for the 2 boxes. So we've spawned in, and I think we just walk inside, is it? Maybe? No, maybe it's outside. Alright, so outside here, what do we have? 2 boxes right here. Promising stuff. Okay, since I said 2 boxes, I'm pretty sure these are the 2 boxes with artifacts, and these probably have potatoes and stuff. So just drop to the bottom of it and grab these boxes right here, next to the entrance. Okay, next fun location that you may not want to do if you don't have natlan transmission. So I'll just show you guys. It's at the People of the Springs, just undercover. So you go to the reputation teleport, and then, oh, how do you get up there? Well, you just go up at Sitlali, and then you can, like, I'm guessing you can do Chaska or Aether as well, but I can do Mawika. So here we are. And then when you get under this location, the one on the left is a weapon, so you just grab the other 3. Here's 1. Ooh. 2. And 3. Oh, 5 artifacts, actually. Nice. Nice. I'm pretty sure it's RNG, whether you get 1 or 2 sometimes. So don't expect 5 every time. Okay, are there any other locations in Natlan I wanna... Oh, yes, okay, this one. This one's also a no combat one. Depending on... If you want to skip the first one, you might only get 4 here. Alright, so if we come up here, there's one up there. I guess we can just start with that one, actually. Whoop, we're just gonna fly up. This one, that is in view of the teleport, is a potato or something. Don't get that one. You want to go to the other side of it. Oh, and there's 1 artifact and 2 artifacts there. Okay, and then there's 1 lower here. I think one of these is a potato. Let's see. Yep, that's the far side is vegetables. It's just the closer one that's an artifact. So be careful of that one. And then after that, you can skip that entirely if you want. I don't believe this is an artifact. Pretty sure that's a potato or something. Once you get that, you can run around the sides here because we want to go to the upper boxes. If you don't have access, if you find it's locked, it's because you haven't done the quest here. You just go do the puzzles and stuff. So that's the location we want to go to. If you have Mawika or Shoutout, you would use them now, actually. You would use them now. Just climb up. Alright, here we go. 2 boxes. 1, 2. And then there's another 2 boxes right here. 1, 2. And then if you drop down here, there's 1 more. I think. Yeah, that should be it. And I think that might... Oh wait, no, there's 1 more here. Okay, this is the last one. And it's just in the very first area of Natlan. The Children of Echoes. So you get to the statue and you come down the stairs. We are going to go to Shalonan's workshop is our first location here. So here we go. 1, 2. Say hello to Nepeka? Nepeka? Whatever, however you pronounce it. And then after that, you, I think you can just glide across. Yeah, past the bridge. Into this area. Boom. So it is specifically these 2 shinies at the shop. This one on the side here, I think that's just rocks. So it's these 2. Let's double check. Ooh, 1. And will I get 2 for this one? I won't, but I do get a green one. And I accidentally talked to the NPC. But a green one is worth two whites, so that's cool. And then there's one last one that you just drop straight down, I believe, to ground level. And hey, there's some little jars for 2 artifacts. Nice. Okay, so let's go over some other locations in the desert. Here we are at the desert of Hadramaveth. Hadramaveth. Okay, Hadramaveth. Nice. Anyways, this waypoint to the left of the Wee Nut, that's called the Wee Nut, right? Yep, to the left of the Wee Nut, there is a waypoint. Go there. And from here, just jump off to the west. Ba-da-bum. Whoop. Just jump straight down. You can even, like, I think just drop straight down, yeah. I was gonna say you can use the clovers, but no, just jump straight down. There are some poopers if you want to grab them, but, you know, they're not really relevant. Okay, as you run down, there's this broken cart. Nice, nice. There's a hilly churl. Let's just not bother with them. Just grab this. Oh my. Grab our artifact. Hilly churl's nice and friendly. And then just keep running. And then when you get to this location, just loot everything, I think. 1 artifact. Law, and another artifact. Is that all? I feel like there's 3. Did I say 3 in this pin? 2. There's 2. Okay, that was it then. Okay. Next location is this place that might be in darkness for you if you haven't done all your Sumeru quests. Old Vanarana. Just go to the statue. When you get to the statue, just go straight up this wall. Do a jump. Do a flip. Now there are some hilly churls. You don't have to kill them, but since I'm gonna trying to take my time doing a little yapping here, let me just kill all of them. Alright, now I can take my time investigating and counting like Count Dracula from Sesame Street. Right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nice. Now, I won't be visiting the locations to the north and south of Old Vanarana, but if you see, I have a bunch of these artifact pins. These are like the fortresses, and they do have some respawning artifact locations. I think there's like 9 to the south at this location. But they are intertwined with a bunch of investigates that are weapons and like potatoes. So if you go here, you will have to memorize which ones are artifacts, if that matters to you. To the north, it's another fortress. There's 11 artifacts that refresh that I can find here. On the interactive map, there's 12, but I couldn't find the 12th one, so I'm going to assume that one was a one-time artifact pickup. So just know if you want to update your artifact route and you want to investigate yourself, to the north and south of Old Vanarana are 2 forts, and there are quite a lot of artifacts there. Okay, but to the east of the Old Vanarana, there's this waypoint here. This one, I believe, is non-combat. Let's see. Once you get here, you just jump off to the north, I think. You can even use these clovers. Alright, so once you're on the ground, it's this cart. 1. And then you run up here. Oh, I guess there is a guy. But hopefully... Okay, never mind. Just run by. There's one on the cart there again. And they're getting a bit crazy. And then under this box, we just break the box. You don't have to break the box, just so I can show you. It's just randomly a shiny thing. So that's 3 artifacts. I feel like it was 4. Did I misremember? Ah, I must have missed one back here. Okay, at the first spot. There should. Okay, there's another one. Yeah, my bad. So that's the 4th one here. So it's 1, 2, and then this box here, 3, and then there's a random sparkly 4. Okay, so next location is at Mawtiyima Forest, just at this slightly southern teleport north of the statue. And I think I'm preferring this teleport because it's a bit more elevated than the statue. So when you get to this teleport, you can just use the clovers to zoom in a bit and drop down onto the camp. Now there are some eremites, don't worry about them. You can just do your investigates and get out. So there's 1, 2, and 3. And we got 5 artifacts out of that. Nice. Okay, next location, I think we're going back to the classics. So if we're going back to Liyue for a bit, for the new players, I guess. So at Luhua Pool, we can just teleport here. Okay, face east, and then there's a little camp. At this nice little tent that has no enemies. You can indeed just grab 3 investigates, I think. 1, 2... 3 for 5 artifacts. That's nice. Okay, and then over here at the west of Bishui Plains, I guess, is a very large, vague area. You just come to this waypoint in the middle of nowhere, and you can glide north, I believe. A nice scenic glide. I normally wouldn't do this because this is a bit too much effort for me. Alright, so here we are. We are gonna just murder everyone so I can count in peace. Alright, so once you're in the camp, there is an investigate. Yeah, put 2. And then another 2 investigates here in the tents. 3 and 4. Wait, that was 5 artifacts, wasn't it? Oh, there we go, that's pretty good. And then there's more treasure hoarders if you want to kill them. The age-old classic here is a bit of a journey, but I'll make it. We just go to the waypoint to the west of Wangshu Inn. Yep, then we just travel south. Alright, so you'll come to this cave here. You can just walk through the bushes. There are boxes, you can break them if you want. And then all of these investigates are artifacts. So these 5 investigates here. You probably want to grab them as you investigate, instead of just leaving them like me. Because sometimes they go behind the wall and it's a pain to pick them up. But yeah, a decent number of artifacts here as well. It's just a little bit out of the way. I mean, you could craft a custom waypoint and place it here, I guess. But yeah, this is the old classic that everyone used to use back in 1.0. Okay, there is a spot over here as well at Sal Terrae. You can just walk around on the land, but since I have Mawtiyima, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, at this camp, there are another 3 investigates. For 5 artifacts. Pretty nifty. Okay, I think that's gonna almost close up. I think I have one last place to show as one of my favorites, and then that's it for the video. So here we go. The last place is in Dragonspine. When you get to this waypoint, turn around. Drop down the hole. I don't think you can get to this as a tall character, so medium and small models only. Or you'll need one at least. Anyways, run down the thing and then turn right when you get to this little like turny bit. There's a little underpass here. You can just walk under it, unless you're a tall character, for example. A weaker won't be able to do it, unless you dash, maybe. No, okay. You need medium or small models. This Lali can fit under, and then these shelves have artifacts. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And of course, if you're gonna AFK, you should light a torch here. Alright, well, if you want a more detailed video, I'll link a guide in the description from another creator that they did a really good job in. There's a lot of technicalities if you're gonna make your own artifact route. Some of the artifacts reset within 24 hours, and then other artifact spots reset on daily reset, when the server resets. So it's a bit complicated, and I'll give one shout out to the interactive map. You can enable these you can enable artifacts under the experience tab. The experience tab, you can that's where the artifact things are. Although if you zoom out, there's a lot of artifacts around. The map contributors have been slacking lately. Okay, I'll put it that way. Because, for example, if I go over here to this place that I demoed, it really is only a few of them, right? I only marked 4 spots myself, like these 3, and this one, I think, and this one, something like that, and also this one. But yeah, these are like one-time only artifacts, and they don't distinguish it because no one has made that edit yet. So if you want to contribute, maybe go edit them yourself. So yeah, there's a whole bunch in Ochka natlan, but I only prioritized the ones that were near teleports. So yeah, that's one shout out for the interactive map. If your home base is Natlan's stadium, there's also this one box next to Catherine that is an artifact. So yeah, hope that helped, guys. Specifically, like, personally, I would only ever use probably the Ochka natlan statue. I just get the 6 here, and then maybe I'd get the 6 in the desert personally. just to walk around, like teleport and get my artifacts and get out. That's what I would do. Because doing a whole route for me, that's way too much effort. I'd burn out. I wouldn't be able to do that every day. I really only made this guide because I couldn't find any other similar guides where I just wanted like one teleport and have a whole bunch of artifacts. So yeah, until next time, guys, take care and good night.